Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I am Shania and I am so excited to finally be doing BookTube. You have no idea. I've been wanting to do this forever and I just was like, I think we gotta do it. I don't know what's really holding me back other than I'm putting myself out there, and I thought, what better way to start off the channel than doing the Booktube Newbie Tag, which I know, it's an old ass tag, it's been around for a long time, but I thought, we might as well just do it because I don't really know how else I'm going to tell you guys about myself and why I'm even doing this than this tag. So, here we are. We're going to do it. I never heard of it before until I was watching a Clockwork Reader, and I must have went way back in the archives of her videos, but I was watching it, and I was like, this is a good idea. I don't know why I would just start off the bat by doing a book review, which is what I was going to do, but we'll just do this intro video, and then I'm going to do that. The first question of the Booktube Newbie Tag is, why are you starting this channel? Generic, right into the front. It's like, seriously, it's like an interview. Like, you're going in and be like, tell me about yourself. Okay. So, why I'm doing a booktube channel is just because I like to read and I just want to talk about it. This is literally going to be my answer for like every single question, so sorry. But yeah, I just love to read, and I know that my friends have to be getting sick and tired of me being like, have you read this book? Oh, you should read this book. Oh my gosh, this character's my favorite character. Oh my gosh, you should definitely read this book because it's so freaking good. They're getting tired of it, and I know my boyfriend's tired of me being like, God, this book character's so hot. Oh, he's so sick of it. He's so sick of it. So I was like, you know what? We're going to use this outlet and I'm going to be talking about it. And people can listen if they want. But if not, I will just go back and watch how much I embarrass myself. And we're going to be good with that. So that's why I'm doing it. So the second question is, what is something that you can bring that is unique to the BookTube community? And I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to bring to the table, but we're going to bring something, and it's going to be book related. That's really all I can tell you. I don't really know what else I would do that's going to be just out of the water. The third question is, what are you most excited about with this new channel? And I would say I'm just most excited about... Here's what I found. Alexa, shut up! I think I'm just most excited to talk about books that I'm currently reading or books that are coming out that I'm really excited to talk about and read. And then also books that like are from way in the past, like books that I read when I was like 12. I'm just like pumped to talk about those for no reason. I don't like, you guys have probably read them, but I'm bringing them back and I want to talk about them now because now I have this place, I have this sanctuary where I can talk about whatever the hell I want. So I'm excited about that. I'm just excited about being able to share my reading experience with all of you. Question number 4 is, why do you like to read? There's a lot of reasons why I like to read, but I would say that the biggest reason as to why I like to read is just the emotional response that I get from reading. I enjoy being able to read a book and laugh along with the characters or get excited over something that they're doing. That's literally my favorite thing. Another thing about why I love to read is I feel like you can watch movies, you can watch TV shows, and you can enjoy it. You can come out of the theater being like, God, that was great. This moment was great. This moment was great. But I feel, for me personally, that I get more excited about something that happens in a book than something that happens in a movie or a TV show. I think that you could take 100 people in a room and you can ask them to describe a certain scene to you that they read in a book, and each answer is going to be different and have some unique perspective about it, and I feel like nobody's answer is going to be the same. Whereas with movies and TV shows, they tell you and they show you what you should be seeing, what you should be feeling, those type of things. And when it comes to books, you could feel and see and imagine something completely different, and it doesn't matter because it's your reading experience. So that's why I think I like reading so much. The fifth question, which I'm actually really excited about because now we're talking about books, is what is the book or the series that got you into reading? And I had to think about this a little bit because there's so many series that I could say triggered my reading experience. The book that inspired my love for paranormal romance and for young adult fiction is Generation Dead by Daniel Waters. And if you haven't heard of it, that's okay. This book is super random, and I remember when I got it, it was the very first book that I ever paid for with my own money. I was 12, I was at TJ Maxx with my mom, and I saw this on, you know, like when you're walking out, they have those little aisles where they try to like trigger you into buying stuff. This was there, and I was triggered, and I bought it, and I loved it. And essentially, it's about a high school that's divided into two. There's the human living kids, and then there's the dead zombie kids. And of course, as fate would have it, the one of the human girls falls in love with one of the bad boy zombie dudes, and their two worlds collide. It's like a beautiful Romeo and Juliet story, but with zombies. Like, what more could you want? This book also is really important to me because it is the very first book that I ever shared with my best friend. I wouldn't necessarily say that it's the very first one, but it's definitely the first one that her and I bonded over. So this one will always have a special place in my heart, and I feel like really got me going to where I am now in my reading experience. I do want to give an honorable mention to the Twilight series by Stephenie Meyer because that series seriously did it for me as well. But I feel like it did it for a lot of people. I feel like everybody in 7th grade was like, oh my gosh, this series is so good. Everybody needs to read the series. And I was no exception to that. But it was definitely the first series that myself and like 4 other friends all dived into and loved so much. And we would have like sleepovers or parties, and we would just talk about the characters and be like, I'm Team Edward, no, I'm Team Jacob, and discuss like how much we loved it, and then we would watch the movies. Like, it was great, and I loved it so much, and I think that also got me into reading and how much I love reading now. So, question number 6 is, if you could talk to your favorite booktuber, what questions would you ask? I think that the questions that I would ask would probably be, what is your favorite book? What are your favorite characters? What do you love about this character? What do you love about that character? Have you read this series? You know, just generic questions. I think that my favorite booktuber is probably Catherine Cassidy. She is so funny, and she's outgoing. She has this bubbly personality that I just love, and she reads a lot of the books that I read. So she definitely is probably one of my favorites, and I would love to ask her all these questions, even though I've watched her videos and she's told me before her favorite book characters or romance novels, but I want to have that interaction. I want to squeal and fangirl over it with her, not one way. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So, other YouTubers that I really enjoy too are readbyzoe, A Clockwork Reader, and Hailey and Bookland. They're really great, and they're really great together when they talk about one book. So the 7th and final question of this tag is, what challenges do you foresee with this YouTube channel? And at this point, I don't really know that I see any challenges other than probably time management and whatnot, but I don't really want to see this as a job. I just want to see this as a fun little hobby that I do. But other than that, those are the 7 questions for the Booktube Newbie Tag, and I'm really excited to get going and get started with this. And if you guys want to see more from me, you guys can definitely follow me on my Instagram or Tumblr, which I will link down below in the description box. But other than that, I will see you guys next time. Bye!